Journalism in India thoda bahut zinda hai. Asking inconvenient questions to those in authority is a journalistic form that is still alive. In fact, asking the basic questions is and ought to be the dharma or duty of every journalist. It's a duty that unfortunately many have sadly forgotten. Less of the craven so-called Godi media that generally toes the line of the government and therefore has lowered the bar, and the public wants to see more of an adversarial media that doesn't hesitate to call out those in power. And yet we now live in an era, my friends, where even asking basic questions is seen as an act of courage and defiance. What it reveals is just how journalism has lowered the bar and changed from being seen as fundamentally anti-establishment to being seen as a profession where many are considered lapdogs rather than watchdogs. So leading politicians now generally avoid the section of the media that might ask them the inconvenient questions. The idea therefore of a freewheeling press conference where any and every question by any and every journalist is on the table is now almost passé. Prime Minister Manmohan Singh used to hold a press conference like this every year. He would also speak on the flight when he took journalists with them. Prime Minister Modi hasn't held one in 11 years and counting. Most of our chief ministers also are no different across party lines. Hardly any of them likes to take any tough searching questions. Most of them in fact prefer scripted questions that don't embarrass them in any way. Which is why I think that question of Kailash Vijayvargiya struck a chord among so many. Maybe because it brought back memories of an earlier era when such interactions were rather normal on TV.